debajo de los 35.000 a pesar de esa subida de medio punto porcentual. Vamos a ir con más análisis, vamos a ir con más voces autorizadas sobre el asunto en los próximos minutos. Christian Scherrmann, US Economist de DWS. Good afternoon.
Thanks for having me.
Well, what is your opinion on the employment data? Bad news, good news?
Yeah, definitely. So we had a weakness from both sides this time, actually. We see the participation rate going up. That means more and more people are searching for jobs, maybe as excess savings are depleted because of high consumption. And we had some downward revision on the demand side. So hiring was strong, but not that strong than we have expected or thought before. Overall, it was a mixed picture here, but I would see this rather on the soft side, basically following the expectations that labor market is moving back towards a more better equilibrium of demand and supply.
You see the current economic situation in the US?
Yeah, well, we had a very strong July in terms of consumption, and this was basically a Barbenheimer and a Taylor Swift effect and some excess spending on back to school. But this was basically on the higher savings. So people spend beyond their means. We see incomes decline, actually. And right now, we are looking forward to see the tailwinds that the US consumer, a strong labor market, higher savings out of the pandemic, might turn eventually to headwinds, especially in the fourth quarter, when then we see the student loan repayments come due again, and most households most likely are reconsidering their budgets and step a bit on the sidelines when it comes to consumption. So the third quarter should be really okay, should be all right, but we are expecting some weakness in the fourth quarter and in the first quarter 2024.
The consumption is the main problem in the US economy?
Actually, right now it was the big supportive for the economic growth. But as I said, this was basically still due to the fact that we had lots of savings out of the pandemic. We had a very tight labor market. And obviously, with both factors fading, this will be the main point to watch, to consider or to assess the economic momentum in the United States.
What should the Fed do with this data on the table?
So, very good question. Actually, together with the okayish inflation print that we have seen yesterday, I expect that the Fed will remain on the sidelines. The Fed will remain on hold. There is a certain risk that we see another hike in November as the Fed remains highly data dependent. But what we have in hand at right now speaks clearly the voice that we see the terminal rate, that the Fed will be now in a mode for higher for longer before they can adjust their monetary policy stance once inflation is receding towards 2% next year.
Christian Scherrmann, US Economist de DWS, thank you so much for being in Negocios Televisión. Good afternoon.
Thank you so much.
Bueno, dado el análisis, ha comentado con Christian Scherrmann, este experto, el economista para Estados Unidos de la gestora de Deutsche Bank, de DWS, la situación en Estados Unidos. Habla de un problema generalizado en la economía, con un consumo que sigue siendo notablemente fuerte, según los datos que vimos en agosto, esa inflación que repuntó levemente en la primera economía del mundo y que también es una razón más para que la Reserva Federal pueda o no mover ficha de cara a la próxima cita que tiene en septiembre. Nos hablaba también el experto de DWS sobre la situación de cara a la recta final del ejercicio. Dice que podría ser, según el crecimiento económico, todavía positiva y que todavía para la ralentización podríamos tener que esperar un poco más de tiempo. De momento, la tasa de paro, una buena noticia, porque decía, malas noticias, en este caso por la parte macro, son buenas para el mercado. Y vamos a ir con ello. Javier Echeverry, Active Trades, ¿qué tal? Muy buenas.